The United Nations has a historical association with my country, Ethiopia. As a founding member of the United Nations and its predecessor, the League of Nations, strong commitment to collective security and development has been the signpost of Ethiopia's foreign policy since the days of the League of Nations. It was in reaffirmation of this long-standing resolve that Ethiopia, some 61 years ago, donated the first building in this compound, named the Africa Hall, for the service of the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa. Excellencies, currently, our world is facing several challenges: rising numbers of intrastate conflicts, transnational and organized crimes, terrorism and violent extremism, arms race and trafficking that pose great risk to the global peace and security. Addressing these challenges need a concerted global effort, and we firmly believe it is through multilateral approaches under the UN and other regional mechanisms that we can address these difficulties. This is one of the reasons that Ethiopia has been contributing for the advancement of the purpose and principles of the United Nations and its collective regional and global responsibilities. Ethiopia has also been encouraging the prevention of conflicts and addressing disputes through preventive diplomacy, political dialogue, and peaceful settlement of conflict through negotiation and mediation in Africa and around the globe as enshrined in the UN principles. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as clearly indicated in its foreign policy, Ethiopia advocates multilateralism and supports collective security to address multifaceted regional, global peace and security challenges, climate change, migration, pandemics, and other socio-economic transnational problems and emerging global challenges. The United Nations has declared climate change the defined issue of our time, and the theme of for the UN Day 2019 is Our Planet, Our Future. The impact of climate change has experienced in many parts of our continent, of our world, but Africa, with a zero contribution to the problem, is the most vulnerable and highly affected one. We believe that serious recognition should be given to the multifaceted challenges we all face through effective joint action and the alignment of goals and objectives as per the UN principles. There is also a need to collectively strive and call the international community to fulfill its development promises so that it jointly contributes to addressing those challenges. In conclusions, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, while we are celebrating the 74th anniversary of the United Nations, as a founding member and the seat of the UNECA and host of various UN institutions, I would like to seize this opportunity to reaffirm Ethiopia's unreserved commitment to discharging all its obligations to strengthen the UN system as the only global multilateral forum, as well as to uphold the values and principles of the United Nations enshrined in its founding charter. I thank you.